Everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, episode 82 with me, Cid, and we're back over in the Dwarven Mines temporarily, so I can get, hang on, get out of, come here, right, get back into this view. So, banners. So, we did this banner last episode, we got that one going, and I put the top bars onto all of these. Now, I've used negative to create a pure white banner. And what we are going to do is we are going to, you see that and that are all identical. So there are, as best I can figure it, 22 banners to make. So if I make 66, well, 20 of each of these, then, oh, that's not good. Hang on. Let me, alright, and then we'll do that one for the middle and then do that one for the outside. So I need that repeated basically on each. Now my original thoughts were to go down and do this, but I think we might be able to do this a lot easier just repeating ourselves. So let me get up here and grab you, and if I go 1 2 1 2 1 2 and then the same on this side, and then I only have to worry about the bottom bits, which is the, I'll need you, hang on, I don't need you, I don't need you, but I do need you. Alright, so that will probably work. I probably don't need to jump up as high, to be honest. If I were to come down another, because these are 1 2 3 blocks, aren't they? That's right, 1 2 and then 3, yeah, and then we got the bottom bits. So we just need to come up to about here really, and rinse and repeat this until, oops, nice thing about undo. Rinse and repeat this till we got with these plain white banners. Now the idea is that then we can come and do, did that actually do anything? I'm feeling like that didn't, but 1 2 3 4 5. So if I come up 5 will be fine. Okay, that works. Right, and then we'll just repeat the bottoms on here, which I can probably do. Yeah, we can just use this lot. I'm gonna take all of this lot out. I think my plan was to basically build stacks of this and then have done with. But I think in hindsight that would be a waste of time. Now for barriers around the edge, I've been thinking that I will probably use chisels and bits to build these as well, because we're going to need to. And just returning briefly to the upgrade issue, so we are still 5 mods shy of updating to 1.11, including architecture craft, hatchery, and better agriculture. Better agriculture and hatchery I need. Obviously architecture craft I need for this build, but I'm thinking that if it doesn't update, what I may do is look at replacing all of these blocks here with chisels and bits versions. It's not actually that many, it's just the curves and these. I would probably do it in creative mode, just because the thoughts of doing it any other way would give me the screaming heebie-jeebies. So that is a possibility too. Should we, reach the point where all of the other mods have updated and we are waiting on architecture craft, I would rather not do that, but it is an option, and it is an option that I'm now entertaining. So I'm just going to get these banners in quickly and and maybe we'll do one on camera just to do another coloured one. And yeah, I will be back in a little while. All right, I've got all the things. I'm just putting these tails, for want of a better word, in there. Pro tip: don't put down whole sheets and then. So I was doing, well, I suppose it's not actually that big a deal, but what I was doing was I was taking plane and I was going plob, plob, plob. Now that uses no durability on your chisel, but however this uses a lot more durability on your chisel. If you do single bit, it's a little bit more fiddly, but ultimately you only are chiseling that one bit when you replace it with this. So in theory your chisel should last a little bit longer. It's not a big deal. It's a diamond, you know. It's not like the most expensive tool on the planet, but still sometimes if you're in a particularly diamond poor environment, or you're not, I mean, we do not want for diamonds at all, thanks to the cyclic crops. But oops, that is fairly, you might be, if you're having to mine for them, you might find that useful. Right, let me just get these done, and again I shall be right back. Alright, I've got all of those done, and I'm going to work on this one. We're going to start off with the gold trim, and we are going to go to single bit. Yeah, we'll just take out that and that. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky. Meant to take out that one, doesn't matter. We'll take out you, and then we'll take out, what we'll do is we shall place you, oops, and then we'll just chisel those ones out. It's handy that they're also against these blocks, because I can't chisel that because it's a tile entity, and there we go. And there are probably quicker ways of doing that, but that doesn't really matter, because what we're going to do now is going to change to single bit, and we are going to, oh, this is going to be awkward. How do we do this? I need to get down below a little bit, I think. Maybe down below a bit more. Yeah, there we go. And just replace these. Get the trim in. Oops. So Chisels and Bits is one of those mods that, oops, again, is so powerful. But it is also infuriatingly slow. And I do guarantee, if you really get into it, you can kiss your life goodbye. Minecraft will consume you and spit you out to the other side. Anyway, once we've got this done, we are pretty sweet, I think. Okay, and we can take those out. And then we can decide what we're going to do. Now I'm thinking we shall do a border that is a kind of a filgery. Oops, again, filgery. So we'll make it fairly thick like that. Oops, again. And then we shall replace the white with a different colour, maybe I don't know, actually, maybe lapis. What have I actually got pre-chiseled? Emerald. We'll go with emerald. Why not? So gold with an emerald trim. Obviously, as far as the end person viewing this is concerned, they'll see a green, but that's fine. We know it's emerald. Okay, undo. Let me just redo that one. Well, that was right. Yeah, so I'll get this done. Now, the other thing we are going to be doing is we're going to let me get my chisel, and we're going to take a whole bunch of that and a whole bunch of that, and that is going to be right. So 1, 2, 3 there, upwards. Painfully slow this bit, but there you go. And then you got 1, 2, 3. So if I come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and come there. Like so. And that basically is going to be filled in. Let me change you to connected material. It's just faster to fill those gaps in. That is going to go to there, and then yeah, and then we'll have we're going to basically quarter this with grey and yellow. Let me just finish that off and I'll be back with you in a moment. Oh, well, that's got the base field done. So what I think we're going to have on here, and I'm not entirely sure how I want to do this. Let's go from about here and come a couple of ways, a couple of sides out like that, and then like so, and then we'll come up like that. And hopefully, I'm not going to say what it is, and that way hopefully you'll be able to see whether how my pixel art skills compare to what I'm actually trying to get across here. Not bad, not bad. And then we'll come out this way like so. Then up like that. Maybe from here we'll just start to bring it round and in. This is not entirely what I've got, but there's going to be some additional bits going on the top here. Alright, let me take out the connected material. And I'm going to go and replace with connected material. Just a solid, I mean it's not black, this is dark clay. Oops. This is black stained clay, which is obviously, it's not black, but it will do for the purposes of this, because I wanted something that wasn't quite as textured, oops, if I can hit the right button, as the wool. Get a little bit of that going on there, and maybe we'll do this like that a bit here, and then from there I want to come out and go back to pixel mode. And then we're going to try, this is not easy. Yeah, it'll do. It's not a million miles off what I was intending. So there, and then up 1, 2, 3, and then up 1, 2, 3, then in 1 and 2, and then 1. And then that comes down 1, 2, 3, and then down 2, into, and there. And then we're going to do the same thing again, and we are going to do connected material fills, just because they're a little bit faster. No, not except when you cock up, then they're not. Connected plane is probably better actually, isn't it? Oops, damn it. This is really fiddly. But hopefully that's looking a bit like a dragon head. Which is what it's supposed to look like. If you came up with any other answer, then I failed. And what I think we then need to do is have a look in here, and I'm thinking a bit of this for the eyes. Right, let me just see what's going on there. That's needless to say, we can't use. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, that's fine. Give me some of that then. That's more like it. It's not the best dragon, but bearing in mind there's 20 odd of these. Now, have I got? I bet I haven't got actually. Let me have a look. What can we drop in there? We can drop most of this back in here, I think. What have I got in these tanks left? Got 5 buckets of copper and a bucket of gold. Yum. Not loot bag. Chisels and bits bag. Bucket. Okay. Put that there temporarily. No, I wanted that. I'm going to go with copper, I think. This, we'll just get rid of that. We'll insert you back in, and we can... We should probably grab the whole lot, because I don't really want to... carry it around. Oops, too much. Much too soon. Right, okay, and love that. And then maybe we can get away with let me just have a look. All right, that's coming down. And what do we think? I like it. I will duplicate it somewhere else as well, just for good measure, but yeah, especially with those slightly animated nostrils, I think that really works surprisingly well. I have no idea what that was. I don't want to know what that was either, if I'm honest. Take that, take that, take those. Right, yeah. Let me get on, and we'll be back in a mo. All right, we've got back over here, and I am going to pull together a few. I had a run-in with a thing. Where is my? I've lost. There we go. End it up. I was going to say I thought I'd lost that. Oh dear, pardon me. Right. So roots. Which I think I put the tablet in somewhere, not the loot bag. If it then must be in the blocks bag. I put the tablet away somewhere just out of the way. Oh no, I know where I put it. Too many bags. Not enough things. So roots. Now we mentioned we went through this and we had a look at this area, the pestle and mortar, last time. However, we need to make an imbuer, which is just some stone and some sticks. Let me get another 8. Let me get a few more of those. Actually, I want 2. The reason will become apparent. Okay, and if we jump into our chisels and bits bag and grab the chisel, the easiest way to get the type of stone this thing wants is to chisel. I don't know whether it actually matters, to be honest. In fact, let's try. Yeah, it does matter. Alright, that's fine. And I've just thrown something in there, haven't I? What did I just chuck in? Bum. Okay, what did I? It was a single item, and it was one item, and I threw it in there, and I don't know what it was. My sleeping bag. There we go. Right, now the other thing, though, is that the staff side of things is only the beginning, because the next thing is these rituals. And there's living tools and standing stones and animal reanimation and staffs and stuff. The base of which is this rune stone, which we're going to need to craft all of these things. We also need to get some verdant sprigs and poppies and blocks of gold. So, and then we need to make standing stones, which are fairly straightforward. But we're going to start off with this, and I think we probably want to make ourselves, if we can find the, are you going to be anywhere close? Yes, you are. Excellent. Let's make 3 stack. Oh, out of lapis are we? No, we got blocks. That's fine. So we need to make, let's have a look. We need to go and start off with one of these. Now this needs runestone symbol, 2 runestones, blocks of gold, sprig, 2 of those. We've got a poppy. I'm sure we have. We've got a poppy. Do we have a block of gold? We have. Now we'll go on in the box actually. And then 4 of those make 4 of those, 4 of those make 4 of those, 4 of those. Oh, hang on. Now there is a way to make this symbol one, and I've obviously got carried away and not read it. So we make that and that. Bit flint, okay. Flint and one of those makes that. So we take you and you. That and that will give us our casting altar. And we also need to make some standing stones and some of these attuned standing stones, I believe. And then you got energized stones, which we'll come back to. But the attuned stone, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7, 8 of those, and 4 of those, I think. So let me go stone. We need 8 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we need these attuned stone. Where the hell are they gone? There. We're missing nether brick. Okay. Grab some netherrack, go and fix the problem. Factory. Right, in you go. Yeah, they do go out. It's going to take a while. In fact, let's speed the entire process up a little bit, shall we? And oh, hang on, get the right one. There we go. Right, so armed with those, we can go and make the attune stones. Now I'm guessing that normally you would, the progression for this would be higher, but we need more of this brick. Another brick. Wait till there's another 3 and we're off. And come on, 4. Right. So armed with that, we're going to sleep, and then we're going to head over to the roots area that we've set up, and we'll get this set up a little bit. Now I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to lay it out decoratively, but I do know that it obviously is going to have its own little area. And we crashed, so I'll be back in a mo. Alright, back in, just teleported over, and we've got all of this, so I'm really happy with the way this looks. Now there was only one problem, and that was that I should have actually left the well alone. That fireplace was in there, and when it was 3 wide, it would have been ideal, because we need 2 of those. Imbuer, we've got a pestle and mortar, we've got all that going. Pestle and mortar. Now the standing stone setup looks pretty straightforward, and I think we are going to. I think we're going to place it in here. Thank you all. Right, we need to do this. I could have gone with a horn or horn. There's a horn, the horn of the something or other. But we know that we need these in. If this is going, if we're making this the middle, I think you're going to have like that, and that. I think that's right. Let's have a look. No, it's 2 away. Okay. So we're going to be going here. And that's going to go 1, 2 there, 1, 2 to there, 1, 2 to there. 1, 2 to there, 1, 2 to there, 1, 2 to there, and 1, 2 to there. You're going to have your table in the middle, and that is all fine. And then I think these are probably all the same layout, aren't they? They are. I think that's right. Ritual mechanics. Oh, it's these. We need incense braziers. We need some of those as well. I forgot about that. So let me just have a look here. We are talking about one out from each with those. Okay. I mean, I love this kind of stuff. This kind of crafting is just meat and potatoes. Right, we do need, however, to head back home and go and make some of those incense braziers. Where are we? There we go. And we probably should make a bark knife as well while we're at it. Oh, hang on. Incense brazier. So we're going to need. Let me make 4 of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Oh, I've got apparently a whole load of cauldrons, have I? Oh yeah, so we have. Let's get those. I should automate the deconstruction of all of these. Again, like we've done with the swords. Alright, we've got the incense now. Bark knife. Is pretty straightforward. And I think you just do that. No, you attack it with it. I'm going to head back to the in fact, before we do that, let us have a look at some of these living roots, living thingies, just to finish off for this episode, because I'm sure I'm running late and I'm very conscious that the last few episodes I've run over long on them all. So wooden, we need more verdant sprigs. Damn it. Gold, we need bark. Okay, that's simple enough then. We chop down trees and there's a chance of them dropping. But we do need gold. We need, let's take some oak with us. Just take a stack. And verdant. Yeah, we're just going to go chop down some trees then, aren't we? I think. Let's take bone. Let me leave that and that and that and that. And those for that matter. Let me take bone meal. We've got some saplings. We don't need the flint. Yeah, let's head back on that. That should do us. Come out this way. Oh yeah, that area, once we get that surrounded with some greenery, I'll put another house in at this side for something or other, potion brewing maybe or whatever. But I think that is going to look pretty damn spectacular. So what do? You just you just right click it and eventually it breaks. Sometimes it breaks quickly and other times not so quickly, and with a bit of luck, well, no luck actually. Alright, well, we need more oaks, and I'd rather do it where it's not going to interfere with the surroundings. Let me try and get some more verdant sprigs and I will be back in a while. The verdant, if I remember right, let me just have a look. Verdant sprig is a drop. So there is no crafting recipe, and I can't remember, but this is it's not high, but it's also not low either. So we'll just get plenty of bark while we're doing it and let this despawn, and then I'll chop a few trees down once, if we haven't got any at the end of this. Which we haven't. So, back in a bit. You know, I've just remembered, verdant sprigs is from harvesting crops, not trees. So, yeah, you get each of those out. So I'm giving out misinformation here, and I apologise. But basically, what we need to do is harvest crops like they're going out of fashion, and eventually, I think it's about 1 in 40 or 1 in 60. I can't remember the numbers. It gets the higher level ones are more common because they require higher level things to harvest. So I need to harvest stuff until I get some verdant sprigs. We can send the bone meal and that away, and that and that and that and that. So yeah, I will be back with you in a little while. Alright, so we've done the harvesting. I've harvested both fields and not got a single one. Now I would have expected one from that. So here is the question. Does it not recognise Pam's harvesting method? Do I actually have to physically harvest these plants manually? I might not get them for potatoes, by the way. This I'm just letting the wheat regrow. In fact, we'll look at the tablet in a moment while that is doing its thing. Verdant sprig. There you go. So it does appear that we have to harvest them the manual way, which is a bit of a pain, because obviously everything in here is set up to be harvested the correct way. Doesn't matter though. We'll just replant. I will get myself. I need more than 2, so let me get a few of these, and again I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we've got 12. We've got quite a bit of company. Quite a bit of company out here, but I don't know where that. Oh, you're there. Hello, sir. Thank you. I didn't really want your sword. I wanted your chainmail armor. But that'll do. Oh, pig. Why did I say pig? Creeper. Yeah, so that was a thing. 1 in 30 chance. I checked the tablet. There's a 1 in 30 chance of the 1 in 30 chance of. I'll get there eventually. The verdant sprigs. There's a 1 in 20 chance of the infernal bulb. I think it's the infernal. Let me go and check this, because otherwise, yeah, not the growth powder. So 1 in 30, 1 in 40 from old root, 1 in 30 of verdant sprig, 1 in 20 of an infernal bulb, and a 1 in 10 of from chorus flowers for the dragon's eye. So let's start off, just finish this one off with 1 infusion, because I want to see how this all works. So let me go in here. We are going to start off with, let's do a living sword, shall we? Actually no, let's do a living pig. Pig, verdant sprig thing, and 2 bark. Okay. Make a couple of those. Get my craft on. Do a little bit of that, some of that, 1 of those. So that goes out here. Let's have a look. Say I've never used this mod before. I've had to. Oops, I didn't want that. That's for certain. I've had to watch a spotlight on how to do this myself. So 1 of those, thank you, and 1 of those. Thank you. Now, obviously, you could use this as a. Let me just put 4 of these down. I think that will do. And then we just need to do. Is it? And that was right, wasn't it? Now, what are we missing here? Blah blah. Different rituals may be prepared, each one. Most rituals, if not require incense sprays will only be counted if they're within a 9x9 area around the altar, and on the same level, items may be placed and then ignited with a flint and steel. First necessary altar, then do the thingy. Alright, okay, we got it. that working? I have got no idea. Let me have a look. 2 oak bark. That. Am I missing something here? Then right, okay. And then sniff. Right, okay. Cool. And then we get a living pickaxe, which, yeah, is actually about the same as iron by the looks of it. So that was pretty straightforward for the living pickaxe. And that's pretty straightforward. Now this area I definitely think we need to dress up, which we'll do next episode. But we made a little bit of progress. We have made some roots progress. We probably want to make some root storage over here as well. Just, you know, get something going over here that isn't isn't just this. And this stuff here, I think we've got a potential use for this one, especially this one. The glowing runestone. I think we could potentially use that somewhere else. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.